Hi everyone, welcome to another video review. Today I have the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Blue Ranger from Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. So this is what the packaging looks like, and I love the Lightspeed Rescue suits. One of the main reasons is because of the simplistic look. I love that. So we have the Lightspeed Ranger holding his baton, and you have the effect piece right there. And on the top left corner looks like a CGI like animation version of the Blue Lightspeed Ranger. It says Lightspeed Blue Ranger right here. So when you turn it, you have the helmet of the Blue Ranger right there. And then their back, you have another picture of the figure there. And on the top left, we have a little legend of what you're going to be getting. So we have the Blue Lightspeed Rescue figure, the baton, the rescue blaster, of course, his helmet, two hand attachments, and the effect piece. Let me actually show you guys it a little bit closer. And when I'm looking at the head, that does not look like Chad. Just look like a generic like face. And that's the packaging right there. So here's the figure out of the packaging. I must say I'm in love with this figure. It looks amazing. The detailing, like, it looks awesome, and they did an amazing job with this helmet. So this is what it looks like. Let me show you guys close up of the figure. It looks really cool. It's the back of the figure. Let me show you guys the weapons. This is the effect piece that it came with. This is the rescue baton. What I don't like is that they use like red plastic instead of actually coloring it red because it gives it a cheap look to it, especially the rescue gun or blaster. That's what it looks like. And honestly, I'm really happy that they used gold paint, the detailing on the figure versus using like brown plastic, which they've done for some of the figures. But that they did a great job. So this is what the figure looks like. I love it. I'm honestly waiting until the next Lightspeed Rescue Rangers come out. I think that might be a while because there's been rumors of a hiatus coming for the Lightning collection. I really hope like that's not happening. We'll still keep getting Lightning figures, but who knows? It also came with the figure. These are actually the attachment hands that you get. The figure actually came with like fist hands, which look like this. You guys are probably familiar with them. We've gotten them throughout the Lightning collection. The only thing this figure is lacking is Blue Ranger's weapon, the main weapon that forms the rescue bird. Not sure why they didn't release it. I don't know if it's because he barely used it in the show, but if they weren't gonna give us that, they could have at least given us the Bee Lancer weapon. That would have at least made up for it. Like in Lost Galaxy, when we didn't get the main weapons, they gave us those quasar launchers. So let's get the articulation. It's pretty much standard. So move the arms up and down. Elbow articulation. We have like 360 articulation right there. You can expand the chest or close it back out. You have glove 360 rotation. The head you can move it. Even the chest you can kind of expand it and put it down like so. The feet or legs you can move it side to side. In mine it's very still pretty stiff. So yeah, I'm not gonna do too much to it because if these lightning figures they're known to like snap off. And you can move the boot. So when you have like double jointed knees right here. Pretty much very standard. Honestly, I don't know what it is with this figure. Honestly feels like a figure arts figure when I have it on. I think it's because of how slim it looks. While all the other lightning figures, they looked very bulky that it felt like lightning. But I don't know, there's something about this figure that gives off a very figure arts vibe to it. Here's the figure with Chad's face. And I actually searched Google to see what image they could have used for references to make this face. And this is the closest image I could find. Only difference is it kind of looks like they inverted the expressions because right here in the actual Blue Ranger picture, his side smile is actually going right, as opposed to the figure, whatever that expression is, his mouth is going to the left. And yeah, so it does look kind of inverted, but it's the closest picture I could find. So when we compare the two, yeah, like the skin tone is way off, and I do not see Chad. He just looks like a very generic like guy. It's like yeah, like Chad has like that specific hairline that's going on that does not match. And also Chad has those like pink lips. And this figure does not even seem to have lips. And he has these pronounced like eyes. And yeah, no. It does not look like Chad at all. They kind of dropped the ball here. But yes. So I thought I'll do like a side by side comparison so you can actually see if they did a great job capturing the character or not. Yeah, it's sad. I was gonna say maybe it resembles him a little. My friend actually that I showed this dude thought that they did a good job capturing Chad because the skin tone did not match. But correct me if I'm wrong. I do not see Chad here. I would love to hear from you guys your opinions down in the comments there. Here's a comparison look. So I have the original Bandai figure that was released when Lightspeed aired in the 2000. And beside it, I have the Bandai Shoto figures for Lightspeed Red or Go 5. I should have honestly done a review on that, but there's so much to cover that never got around to it. So that's what they look like. And it's interesting how they have like different shades of blue. Like the original Bandai figure has like a darker blue color to it. And then also the white lines are more pronounced around the helmet. And it's interesting how like the gold accents of the figure is much more darker than the Lightning Collection. And honestly, the Lightning Collection, I prefer the lighter gold because you can it complements the figure really nicely. Same with the tiny little Blue Ranger. Like they also use the light gold and it looks really nice. So I must give props to the 2000s figure and the Bandai Shoto figure because they actually did release the parts of the rescue bird. Only difference is the 2000s figures you could not combine it, but they did a great job of the detailing. So here's the Blue Ranger weapon. And it would have been really cool if they would have released this, but I don't think the lightning figure could hold it. Let me actually test it out. If it did go on its arm, I don't think he would be able to stand properly. Yeah, it's actually very difficult. You might actually end up breaking this hand. I'm not even gonna try, but props to these two figure lines for actually giving us the rescue bird components. Like for spending premium prices for the Lightning Collection figure, they could have given us more weapons. Like they have like the V Lancers, they could have tried that, or given us like the battle boosters, but I think that was just like a morpher. Or they could have at least given us something. It's sad, or they could have just given us like the rescue bird, like complete. Then again, we only have one Lightspeed figure, so we don't know what they have planned for the rest of the figures. So yeah, so this is different Blue Rangers. There's ton of Lightspeed Rescue Blue Rangers and Go Blues out there. It's just these are the only figures I have right now. So yes, this is what I have. Because the Lightspeed Rescue Ranger is the first Lightspeed Ranger, there's not much to compare because he doesn't have any teammates. Instead, I thought it'd be really cool to look at all the Blue Rangers that have been released thus far. But what sucks is the lack of a Blue Turbo Ranger because it's very consistent with the first 7 era. We have Mighty Morphin, Alien, Zeo, Space, Galaxy, Lightspeed Rescue, Time Force, Wild Force. Like we have almost all of them, and then Blue Turbo's like missing. And then we have like really random ones. Like if we had Ninja Storm, it would have been even cooler if it goes like Dino Thunder, Ninja Storm, or SPD. Then we have a huge break. Then it goes like Dino Charge, Beast Morphers, and finally Dino Fury. But yeah, it's very impressive. I think Blue has the most Rangers released. I think a close second is Red. And then it goes from there. Probably Yellow is probably after that. But it's impressive. Until I put up all the Blue Rangers, I didn't actually realize how many Blue Rangers we had released. So this is really cool. It's also interesting to see the different shades of blue that they use. Like some blues are darker, like Lost Galaxy. Then other blues are lighter, like Dino Thunder, Wild Force, and Alien. But yes, so here you have it, folks. All the Blue Rangers that have been released so far. So you've reached the end of the video, and my personal feedback, I love this figure. I love the detailing on it, and I love that they didn't mess up the paint job or didn't mess up anything on this figure. So that part is amazing. The human head could have resembled Chad a lot more because I just see a generic guy's face. I don't see Chad there. As far as accessories go, they only gave us a rescue baton and rescue gun. They could have given us either the rescue bird component or if not that, at least like a V Lancer. And but they failed to do that, which is not right because this is a premium figure and they could have given us more accessories. In the accessories that we got, the weapons are a little bit smaller than they should have been. Would I recommend this figure? Yes, if the lack of accessories and the lack of resemblance of Chad would not bother you, I would say go for it because me personally, I love the Lightspeed Rescue suits. I love the simplicity of them, and the Lightning Collection did a phenomenal job capturing that. Like they didn't do anything like too far out there. Like you know how like some teams like Zeo, you were supposed to have like white outlining around the visors, but they did like silver. But I don't thought they did something similar. SPB, they left out some detailing around their visors. Like there's nothing like that with this figure. So they did a great job. So I do highly recommend it. As far as availability goes, I was actually able to grab this from Amazon Canada. I was actually looking for the Red Turbo Ranger because fans in the US were able to navigate the US Amazon site. But over here in Canada, the Red Turbo Ranger is sold out. But then this one popped up as being available. So what I was, I nabbed it when I could. And yeah, so this is the same line as the Red Turbo Ranger and the RPM Yellow Ranger. I can't recall what the fourth figure is or if they even have a fourth figure for this fame. But yes, as far as RPM Yellow Ranger is concerned, it's so weird. She's actually released in January or February. I don't know why it's such a long wait for just that figure. But yes, as far as pricing goes, the standard Lightning Collection price, Canadians it's 35.99. US, I'm not 100% because I don't know what the US pricing is. Some say like 29.99, but I could be wrong. But yeah, so that's my video review, and hopefully I'll get Red Turbo Ranger soon so we can do a review of that. I love the turbo suit so much, so that's gonna be exciting. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. It really does help. Thank you and have a wonderful day.